Hello, and welcome to a massive unboxing. The box doesn't even fit in the frame of one book. There's one book in here, unless the seller screwed it up. I don't know. We're going to find out. This should be the collected stories of Tim Powers as published by Charnel House. And look at this. So much stuff. Lots and lots of packing materials inside for one book. One book, I tell you. But it's a very big book. The book itself should fit in the frame, but we're going to find out, I suppose. So as I said, this is the collected stories of Tim Powers. It was limited to like 124 copies, I believe. I believe it's 124 numbered edition. And then you have your lettered edition, 26. So that would bring it up to a nice 150. So if you're wondering why, you're like, hey, lots of bubble wrap here. This is like a Dark Regions Press unboxing. If you're wondering why, there's only 124 copies, that's why. Because with the lettered, you're going to get up to 150. Anyways, let's dive in. We're just going to not so subtly just cut right across the top there, like we're doing surgery, and expose the Japanese silk binding beneath. Whoa. Oh, this is taller than I had thought. This is not going to fit in the frame. Excuse me while I just kind of pull this frame out a little bit. Excuse me. Pardon the dongle. Anyways, this is a tall book. This, my friends, is the collected stories of Tim Powers, bound in like the silvery, shiny Japanese silk. No name on the spine, which is pretty common for Charnel House titles. Little leather inlaid part there on the top. And you might be thinking, hey, isn't that the exact same as Down and Out in Purgatory, the collected stories of Tim Powers? And yeah, you can get a copy of that. This has one extra short story and a different introduction. Charnel House published this in 2018. I didn't even know this was publication. It was gone and sold out before I even knew. I found this in the secondary market for what I think is a pretty good price, because I've seen the prices of this on the Kathmandu books or Camelot books, and I paid way less than half of that. So I am happy with that. Plus, I'm even more happy because you'll see in a second when we get to the limitation page. So as an introduction by Howard Kaylan, lead singer of the Turtles, the Happy Together guy? Yeah, it's him. It has a new short story, My Name was Tom, which was exclusive to this edition. I imagine you could probably find it outside of this edition now, being 5 years ago. And then you have the regular contents of Down and Out in Purgatory. A lot of these short stories, if you collect Tim Powers or have watched any of the other videos, you might recognize Bible Repairman, got its own special edition through Subterranean Press. Appointment on Sunset, I just unboxed a version of that with a toe tag. You'll see a lot of these Where They Are Hid, got a Charnel House release. Soul in a Bottle and Dispensation both got Subterranean Press editions. Nobody's Home got Subterranean Press edition. Down and Out Purgatory got Subterranean Press edition. Time to Cast Away Stones got a Charnel House edition. So a lot of these have received special edition treatment on a one-by-one basis already. But this is a nice little collection. A very tall collection. Oh, he's got the little, it's got the name of the book over on the side of the margin there. So, very nice. You can flip through. No interior illustrations, but that is A-okay by me. But just great old Tim Powers stories. Anyways, this is signed by Tim Powers. On the back here, look at all those copyright notifications. Look at all that stuff. First published here. How about that? Anyways, 124 numbered copies bound in Japanese snow dust silk, silver stamped label embedded in the front board. 26 were hand bound 3/4 crimson Morocco leather over Japanese silk. That's way out of my price range. Anyways, this is copy number 118, which is even cooler because not only did I get what I think is a really great deal on this book, but it actually matches my number for several other Tim Powers Charnel House titles, which is really cool because that's just, lightning in a bottle, or soul in a bottle, if you will. But wow, that is really cool. So you got Tim Powers' signature there, copy 118. You'll see kind of like a design, not really a design, but you can see striations in the paper. Very cool, very nice. So thank you very much for the guy on eBay from whom I purchased this from. Like I said, it was a really good deal for a really great book, really great collection. Big Tim Powers fan, always nice to add some signed Tim Powers to the collection. Trying to build up my Charnel House collection, which is primarily Tim Powers. Charnel House has said they're going to publish every Tim Powers novel they haven't already done, so I'm on board for that with a matching number 118, which just makes it even cooler. But Charnel House does have other titles on there as well. They do publish a lot of Dean Koontz. They've even published some Harlan Ellison, so you could check out Charnel House if you want some nice fine press. And these are fine press editions. They have usually a lot of Japanese silk, beautiful bindings through and through, and the lettered editions like to have stuff embedded into the covers. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Please consider subscribing, and we'll see you around next time.